Ahmed will continue. 105 required off 17 overs. Nicholls, again, flicks him. Oh, there's a fieldsman right there. He was just stationed, waiting for that shot. Needs to get a bit more behind square, Nicholls, if he wants to play that shot. Now he's hit it straight back to Ahmed. And Nicholls struggling to get him away in these early goings of the over. Pitched up from Ahmed. Just about got the Yorker in, but Nicholls full. Gets it on the toe of the bat, full toss. No run off it. Ahmed again. Nicholls steps back, the ball moves in. Oh, there's again the point fieldsman does brilliantly as the batsmen were looking for a single. Wow, this is a great over so far from Ahmed. Down the leg side, that'll be wide. Nicholls couldn't catch up with it. And a bit of relief there, a wide and extra ball. Ahmed giving away a freebie there. And he comes to replace that ball. This time Nicholls flicks it off his legs, gets it away from that man stationed right there in the middle, and they'll grab it easy single, trotting through. They don't want to pressure that run, as Nicholls probably quite happy to get off the strike that over, because he was struggling quite a bit there with what Ahmed was throwing at him. 103 required, 16 overs to go. Ahmed in. Nicely away from Doolan and caught! Oh, the big wicket of Doolan is gone! 53, looked a bit aerial, through over square leg. And the catch from Maxwell, is it? No, Maxwell's the first man there. We'll find out who was stationed out there in a second. Here we go, Finch. It was Aaron Finch. Ahmed with the wicket, and just when we thought these two were looking good, Ahmed has really come to the party with some fantastic bowling around the wicket. Leg side, went aerial, should have put it on the carpet. Can't afford to lose this wicket. It is out, Doolan. And the Bushrangers back in the game. Now Doherty comes to the crease now. Doherty and Nicholls have had some bad runs of late with their running between the wickets. Quite often Doherty has ended up being run out. As the final ball of the over is delivered with a dot straight back to Ahmed. We'll have another look at this. Looking for that Yorker, gets a goal very short. Ahmed covers across the Bushrangers, looking nicely on top of this one now. That wicket making a big difference now. There is just bowlers all to the Tigers. Now there you go, the wicket very much down leg side. Could have even let that go. So we have a change. Holland making his way off, and it is Glenn Maxwell who will continue. Still changing spin with spin. Maxwell very short and he cuts it away. Oh, there's a misfield out there in the covers. I think Nicholls has completely bamboozled that. Have another look. Is that carried to that fielder in the covers? Nicholls played it very early, got onto it very quickly. Here we go, cuts, topping edge. It did carry. Oh, big mistake straight off first ball of Maxwell. Nicholls' second ball gets it away nicely behind square. No one's home out there, but they should run a couple. It's a big race to the boundary. The ball will hold up though, and they'll scamper through for a third run. So 3 off that puts Doherty on strike. Now they've got to remember 100 runs off 15 overs. They're looking really like they need over 6 and over now to get through to that total. Maxwell in again, width, and gets it away. Doherty smashes it through, and across goes mid-off and finds that ball nicely. Well, this has to be the flurry now from these two. Nicholls, oh, beautifully times it away. Very, very fine. Gets it to go close again to the boundary. These threes really need to be 4s. But another 3 runs taken. I think that looks like 7. And that is the 50 for Nathan Nicholls. 32 balls and 50 on the board. He is key. He is so key to this team making their way as Doherty has to hurry. They take 8 off the over. Here is Nicholls This chart cutting nicely and going on the leg side behind square as well. Doherty on strike. Bushrangers were 12 behind. Where the Tigers are now, 15 overs to go. 90 balls remain. 95 runs remain. What's Doherty got in his locker? A nice shot too from the spinner. Both spinners operating here with the bat. Throw goes to the keeper's end and they'll make it easy. 2 runs, key runs as well. They can get it under a run of ball, which it is just above at the moment. This time Doherty goes aerial over the top and mid-off. This one may run away. The bounce has got a roll on and it's 4 runs in the bag. Xavier Doherty doing it for the Tigers. The dual spin attack normally does the real damage with the ball, but today they're pulling out all the stops with the bat. Well worked shot. Pushed it through there with a nice drive the ball before. Now he goes aerial. Ahmed.
Waiting.
Doherty pushes and finds mid-off. No use risking those singles just yet. Time is what these two need. 89 to go. Doherty's gone! He has just spooned it straight to mid-off. A weak shot, poorly timed, poorly executed, and the 7th wicket tumbles. He's played that shot 5 times through that wide mid-off region. And Doherty goes Hanscom with the catch. Ahmed, his 2nd wicket in the last 2 overs we've seen from him. Well, Doherty was cashing in on the runs, but he just went too straight there, really. Hanscom said, thank you very much. And now it's Ben Hilfenhaus. Looking bad here for the Tigers. They need the wickets to stay intact. They need a Doolan to stay around. Doherty goes, this time not run out though. Hilfenhaus tries to smash it away, a big swing. But no bang to go off it. That's the end of the over. Still 6 runs off it, so they're keeping up just with that run rate. But it's becoming a bit of a struggle with the tail enders coming to the crease for the Tigers. Nathan Nicholls is the one that needs to do the work. What he needs now is time to bat. Goes over the top of everyone. The fieldsman's running around. They may cut this off, but it will go for 4. Well, very quickly. That one all went very fast. A man almost a deep mid-wicket, but a very wide, very wide, long on. Running around, almost got to the bounce, but was 2 over the rope. Maxwell goes for 4. Now Nicholls flicks off his legs. They'll look for a single. Hilfenhaus is back on strike, 5 off the over. Now Nicholls really needs here from his tail ender is to just nibble a little single away. Nicholls 55. Hilfenhaus, nice sweep shot. They'll take 1 and they'll probably just settle for 1 as well. That's 6 off the over. Now they'll look to Nicholls to add some punishment. He needs to be careful though. So that's a powerfully hit shot. Flick off the legs. Another single. So that's 7 off the over. Now the pressure's back on Maxwell on the bowling side. 3 wickets remain. 82 runs required. Hilfenhaus again sweeps, again pops in that little gap. And they'll take another single. This is excellent work from Hilfenhaus and Nicholls. How long can they keep this up for? 1 ball remains in the over. Nicholls would love another single. He's popped it away just past that fielder square leg. And will just trot away another single. 9 runs off the over. A very, very good over for the Tigers and for Nathan Nicholls. Very well played. Very well executed. Just chipping it away. The hard work was done off the first ball. The rest, very well done. Well, Ahmed's the one doing the damage, and he will return once again. Nicholls, square cuts beautifully. Oh, he drives away past the dive of backward point. This was a brilliant shot from Nicholls. Again, the work off the first ball. Played it late, driving wide. And it just burns to the boundary for 4. Ahmed. Comes it again. Nicholls again, back foot, pushes away. There's a fielder out there now. And they'll take a single, but the damage has been done once again. Out of that point boundary. Nicholls catches in with 5. Now Hilfenhaus needs to stay at the wicket. He smashed at that one. They don't want a single. They don't want to risk a run out here. Nicholls firmly, and the aggressive control that he needs to be in as well, says no. 75 required. Over the top goes Hilfenhaus. There's a man down there as well. Wow, that was risky. That was very risky. One bounce to him. They just need to tick it over. 6 off it now. The work has been done. Now Nicholls looks off his pads. Oh, that's sensational. What an exquisite shot. Back with a square leg it goes. Into the boundary. What a shot from Nathan Nicholls. Such power. As soon as it beats square leg, it is 4. 10 off this over. Again, he's dribbled that. It's a bit of bat, a bit of pad, I think. The way that lobbed up a bit towards square leg, but no one within a close range. Safe dot ball. Nicholls still remains looking for that little flick off the pads again, but that was a good over. 10 off it for the Tigers. They look back if they can keep wickets. 197 for 7. 70 runs to win off 12 overs. That is 72 balls. Make it 71. So we're still looking a run of ball. They've got it under just by a whisker. Maxwell returns now. Hilfenhaus. Back to the defensive now. Maxwell's been taken for a few in the last couple of overs he's bowled. Hilfenhaus on 3. Now he looks to be the aggressor, but his on drive goes straight. Looks like Hanscom stationed there again. 70 runs required. Hilfenhaus. Defensive. Oh, they cannot afford a maiden here. Hilfenhaus is just blocking out this over from Maxwell. 5th ball. Now he sweeps. Oh, that is a horrible sweep shot. 1 ball to go in the over. This could be a game-changing over right now. Oh, he's blocked it out. Hilfenhaus. I don't know what's worse, the fact he's played out a maiden or the fact that he is still at the wicket. Maybe he was better off just hitting out. What an over from Maxwell though. Credit to the bowler. Well, Holland returns, and what just happened that last over from Maxwell has put the pressure on this man, Nathan Nicholls, who has to perform now. He needs a big shot. Looks for it as well. Smashes a straight drive. Almost for 6 over the head of mid-on for 4. Wow. Big shot from Nicholls. Pressure was on him too. It's unfortunate for Holland, who has been, wow, bowled a beautiful ball too. Almost a Yorker. But Nicholls waited on it. 1 bounce. 200 up as well. 7 down for 200. Nicholls again, this time it's large. That is huge. All the way for 6, 89 metres. Wow. Hilfenhaus puts the pressure on, and the cool customer, Nathan Nicholls, says, I'll take care of this. Don't worry, Tigers. I got this, says Nathan Nicholls. 60 required off 10 now. Maybe the hard work done there as now he looks back with a ball once again. Points. Oh my goodness, that is just beautiful. Beautiful batting. Takes the aggressive way over the top of the bowl, and now he steps on the back foot. Again drives through backward point and takes 4 runs. He is playing the innings of a champion at the moment. Look at this now, he's got a silly point. He's on 80. Again, he sits back, shuffles it through there. There's a fieldsman out there, and Hilfenhaus will have to hurry. But the run is taken off the fourth ball of the over. Trying to plug up the holes here are the Bushrangers. Now Hilfenhaus, is he going to attack? Is he going to defend? He's defending. Well, Hilfenhaus, we did say wickets staying intact were key. And I guess if Nicholls is going to blaze away at one end, is there any harm of Hilfenhaus plugging up the other? 2 dot balls to win the over. 15 runs coming off it. A big one for the Tigers. I think the run rate now is dropping quite considerably after those big plunging shots from Nicholls. Look at that, all wide, all giving the batsman width. Maxwell will return. Nicholls on strike. Over the top of his head he goes. Fieldsman out there, but it's going. One bounce again into the side screen for 4. Well, we start the final 10 overs with a straight drive boundary. Look at the pose from Nicholls. Held it for a long time. Again, that wide fieldsman coming straight, but really had no chance at all. Maxwell gives Nicholls width this time. Oh, he smashed it. He could be gone. That's his demise. That is it. It is all over. It is all over for Nicholls. And now the Tigers may well struggle. Maxwell makes a breakthrough. Width on the ball. Nicholls didn't account for it. Had to stretch for it. And he slapped it straight down to that fieldsman out there. 85. Strike rate of 184. Tigers still a wee way short. And they needed the hitting of Nicholls. Well, he really took a lunge at it. Didn't get anything on it. Just the toe end of the bat. And running around. Easy catch. Thought he could risk it. But he departs. Sam Rainbow in with Hilfenhaus, and now it's looking very, very unlikely the Tigers will reel this one in. And there is the end of the match. The Bushrangers get the job done. No surprise, after they got rid of Doolan and Nicholls, it was all over. They were the key contributors. The top order once again couldn't do it. And we've seen the difference between the Bushrangers and the Tigers were the key players, Finch and Christian. They were the equivalents to the Nicholls and the Doolan. Christian, of course, a big hitting all-rounder, lower order. That was the Nathan Nicholls role. 85, pretty close to his 111, but Doolan didn't push on like the top order of Finch did. That's the difference. And in the end, there was only, we're looking about 20-odd runs, not even that, 18 runs between the two sides. Nicholls, if he kept his head about him, hit that wide one, maybe not so straight like that. It could have been so different on another day, but you can digress and show disappointment there. Nicholls throwing his wicket away after doing so much hard work. There it was, Finch and Christian, the real damage makers for the Bushrangers. For the Tigers batting, you see Nathan Nicholls top scorer with 85 of 46. Doolan needed to stay around. He needed to stick around for longer than just his 53. Other contributors are nothing. Payne 22, Cowan 20. They needed more from their batsmen. In the end, the Bushrangers do win by 18 runs. Dan Christian, man of the match, picking up a wicket as well. And that is a win for the Bushrangers. And that rounds up this one-day matchup. We're back again, more first class, I presume, in the next matchup. And until then, thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's cricket. A good innings from Nicholls, but the result ultimately not what he would have wanted. He could have and should have stayed around, as Doolan should have as well. Disappointing finish. The tail couldn't hang on. But until next time, I'll see you for the first class cricket. Take care. So just a little end note here for all of you who are interested and have been asking about how far away we are from getting higher honours or higher selections. We are getting attention in all 3 English domestic competitions, the County Cup, the P40 and T20, all looking like we may be moving there next season, possibly after our season in Australia if we can keep up our form. Indian T20 League, the IPL, a fair way off from that just yet, but hopefully if we can keep trucking on like we are, good batting, good bowling, we could find ourselves there eventually. In Zimbabwe, as much as we'd love to play for international side, they don't seem too interested in getting us there. But that is where we're up to. Just thought I'd keep you all up to tabs with what's going on here for our selections, and of course, any offers coming our way, you will know about it. So thanks for tuning in and take care.